Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. This channel is for educations and technology only. So in the previous few videos, I have shared some content of the 1850s Wing Chun, namely the combinations and the dodge and move impulse momentum handling and the body mechanics. So these three of them are one piece actually. And due to this sharing, there are many traditional Chinese martial art friends, Wing Chun friends who message me and discuss with me. And I found out that most people just want entertainment. People love things like talking about racing car, okay? One like to talk about which car racing which car, or yeah, I have a Porsche to race a Ferrari, and so forth, so forth, so forth. And everybody, when they talk, is expert. But if you look into them clearly and more details, you can find out most have never drive a Porsche or Ferrari. So that's what I call it entertainment. You can critics on traditional Chinese martial arts. You can critics on like Ding Hao fighting Xi Xiaodong, why Ding Hao is bad and all kind of stuff. You can comment on it, critics on it. But if you look closely, those are just, it's like at my time when I was in college, everybody liked to critic on who shot J.R. Ewing's. There's a TV show called Dallas, okay? So who shot J.R.? Everybody have their 5 cents. And then there are many people like this Chinese guy, okay? So he's a singer, and then he turned into a host in this fighting TV program show. And then he participated on one of those fights there, and then suddenly he become a guru. And guess what? He is critiquing Bruce Lee. So he said Bruce Lee is American. Bruce Lee is just a Hollywood star. Well, again, it's nonsense. This guy couldn't even know what the heck between a short strike and long fist. Look at how he fight. Okay? And critiquing Bruce Lee, that Bruce Lee is just a Hollywood movie star, is called idiotic. Okay? This playing this big guy. Okay? And also, you know, there are some people who keeping saying that, oh, Bruce Lee is American. That's why I always say, well, you know, too bad the guy who overthrown the Qing dynasty, overthrown the Manchurian, is American too. Check Sun Yat-sen, okay? Is he American? So I have met or discussed with a few guys like that in the previous weeks. Entertainment guy, make-believe guy. And so I like to here address again, this channel is only for those who really serious, want to know what happened with Chinese culture, Chinese martial art culture, down to the details. Not for those who playing, oh yeah, you know, Ferrari race with Porsche, but have you drive one? Have you have one? Not for those kind of people, and not for this type of people. Have you read? This guy obviously have never read the Tao of Jeet Kune Do. Well, Bruce Lee is using his life to pursue martial arts, not this host BS guy. Okay, so this channel is only for those who is serious, want to know what is traditional Chinese martial art, the Qigong, or even Buddhism stuff. It's an education and technology channel. We don't talk about good or bad or oh, Ding Hao is bad because he lose to Xi Xiaodong. Wing Chun have no problem. Ding Hao is the problem. We don't do those kind of blaming people. We look into what is the content there. Okay, so this channel is for that. And so why does one want to watch this channel or buying my books? Well, because if you want technical details on how to understand the traditional Chinese martial arts and Qigong or so forth, or Buddhism meditations, then those are like a college textbooks or like a high school textbook. One can actually read and study what is it really going on. So what is this channel for? Number one, for those who is serious, not for those who is entertaining. Okay, it's not for entertainment. This channel is trying to map what the Chinese have into science, so we all in the West know what it is. And even the Chinese, if later they want to learn, they can learn from this channel. Okay, if they lost it, that's their problem. Okay. So what is it here? It is content based on evidence. Based on evidence, based on science. And so don't waste your time to watch this channel if you want entertainment. Don't waste your time to buy my books if you want to just to put my books on your library. This channel is not for that. Okay. Now, speaking on the combinations and the move and dodge, impulse momentum handling, there are friends, Wing Chun friend asked me, "Are you serious, Hendrik? Are you serious, Hendrik? Are you making it up?" Well, let me share you with what. This is General Qi Ji Guang's book. Okay, so this is 450 years ago. It's written there. Do you know that over here is the combinations? All this writing here is combination. So it's not just go mimic a posture here, okay, or mimic a posture like, oh, this is Bong Sao. No, that's entire combination here. So let's get into one in the details. Okay, so this is one of the picture, okay? This is one of the picture inside there and all this writing. Do you know what it is? If you see in the West, none of all those people who present the Chinese culture telling you what it is. This is about the combination in writing about momentum, impulse momentum handling. It including dodging and moving, of course. And this is for the combinations of using chop and push. Chop and push. Different ways of using chop and push and how to use the footwork and the leg for jamming too. That is this. That is the combination. So when one learns this, one studies this, one has to be able to know how the left-right chop down with the footwork, how to jam the participant, and then how to transform, change it into push. Well, push is a way of you make people fall, right? I don't have to be take down or throw or trip. I can push, okay? So there's many ways to drop people. So this is the chop and push combination, various different left and right chopping and pushing. That's why it wrote here. And that's why in the book, in the first writing of the book, it said, Qi Ji Guang said really clearly, momentum convert to another momentum. It changed endlessly. Okay? And also it said that once you learn this momentum handling, you want to test it out. Not about I'm the Superman of the world. No, you find out what is working, what is not working. That is the point. That is the teaching of General Qi Ji Guang, 1560s. The Chinese martial art after the 1560 is following that until 1850s. So today many people say this. Oh, you know what? Because in the Qing dynasty, that people, the Manchurian, like the Emperor Yongzheng is not allowed the Chinese to study Chinese martial arts. Sure, you know, Yongzheng in early 1700 have said that you know they just ban people practicing martial arts. However, there's just a part of the truth. One must not using this as an alibi to defend traditional Chinese martial arts. There is just a part in the surface. Under it, remember the underground anti-Qing? Look at the Choi Lei Fat people. Those are real fighting. Okay? Look at the Ba Ji Quan people. You see they have so many different type of scenario combination. You look at Ngo Zhou, they have hundreds of sets, the form. Why? It's because of the combinations. Okay? So in one way, officially, sure, it is true that the Manchurian emperor do not want the Han or the Chinese to practice martial arts. But it doesn't mean that the martial art is not there. Okay, this is it. Look at Choi Lei Fat, look at Ba Ji, for example. There are other many good arts, but just pick two. One from the more close to the southern, the northern, and one is from the southern. So you have all this thing. Okay. So it is not alibi. Say, hey, you know, because the Manchurian doesn't want it and doesn't want the Chinese to practice, so that Chinese martial art is going down. No. Look at the Choi Lei Fat fighter. Look at the Ba Ji fighter. Okay. They have their combination. They well developed. They have the art. But you look at those thing which is like the Fa Jing and Qi. What the heck is that? Okay, what the heck is that? Just look at Choi Lei Fat for hundreds of years, since 1850, with the Wing Chun ancestor fighting the anti-Qing uprising. Until today, see how they fought every generation versus the Japanese and all kinds of stuff. Until today. So it is respectable. Why? Because it is a fighting art. And you just look into Choi Lei Fat, you look at their combinations, look at their handling of move and dodge. As I present, you know, move and dodge in this channel a few days ago. Look at, they have it. Look at the Ba Ji people, they have it too. Okay? So, with this 450 years ago, with the Choi Lei Fat, with the Ba Ji, you know that is real traditional Chinese Kung Fu. If you never train that way, forget about it. You never train. Because you don't know. Right? And of course, you know, if you want to train like the Choi Lei Fat, your body has to develop. Your body mechanic has to be conditioned so that you'll be able to do the dodge, you'll be able to do the move, you have be able to do the combinations. Same with the Baji. Okay? Now today, we even easier. You just get this. The isometric, isotonic, isokinetic machine. You can check out your strength with the short strike, with the elbow, with the gripping. You can check this out. So whether you really have the real traditional Chinese martial arts, the what do you call it, the combinations, impulse momentum combinations, have the move and dodge, and have the body mechanics. Today we can check it. And if you want to say the chi and everything, as what I already shared past a few months, you get into your VO2 max, your heart rate, your SpO2, you can see clearly. So tell me, what else there need to be there to be able to face today's martial art world? Well, the issue is that even with all those combinations and so forth, the combination keeping growing because people fighting different ways. So the basic of traditional Chinese martial art is very firm there, even more than today's sports science, because under the recovery, sports science doesn't have it today, and the Chinese have it. Okay, as you know, in the previous videos I have shared that we can get into the deep recovery, we can verify with this thing. But it has to be a real one, not the BS of making things magic or mysterious, or mind power, or chi power. What the heck are you talking about? That's not what the Chinese are talking about. And combinations, even the General Qi Guang at his time, he has to fuse the Japanese samurai sword techniques, combine with it, evolve the art to defeat them. That is the reality. Okay? So it is this clear today. And if the traditional Chinese martial art do not evolve, you don't have the combinations to face the other martial art of today, you are not going to win. Because you simply do not have that combinations. You don't know how to fight that in that field. It's just like General Qi Guang. First, the Chinese lost to the Japanese samurai because they don't know how to play that game. Okay, so this is to share with you today. This channel is for educations, for those who is serious, want to know what is going on. Not about who is the best fighter, talking with hand, not talking with mouth, and who beat who. You know, not for those. Not for those. Oh, Farah Ali will beat Porsche, but do you know how the hell is that thing, Farah Ali, a Porsche work, and why is it defeat who? Those kind of stuff. So same thing in the whole world, entire world today. Most people just want to be entertained. And this channel, we don't want to go that way. And thus, I actually encourage people to drop and do not watch this video, this channel. What is the point, right? And also, like the Chinese guy who critic Bruce Lee. For God's sake, people better need to know what the heck you're talking about before you talk, because not every people in this world is idiot or stupid, okay? And not everybody want entertainment. There is no point to put down Bruce Lee. If you don't know him, you say, I don't know. That's so simple. So this is the video for you today, okay? okay? And I like to close down this channel, seriously. If people don't watch it, fine, I don't care. Because my job is just to transfer what the Chinese have in today's world, so that people can understand. My agenda is just to let people know what it is, as it is. This is not a business. This is not what the YouTuber try to make a 1 million follower. That is not what I like to do.